So, today's events. I spent the day talking to the voices in my head again, brainwave. Today, I was able to set up all the devices I couldn't set up at my house through my Wi-Fi. I used a router from my house that I wasn't able to set up while I was there. So that makes me believe that the people who have been threatening me and harassing me really are tampering with, I know they are, but I'm just trying to find the evidence. So that was one thing. I am 200 miles away, and I was successfully able to set up all of the things except for one item. And I spent more than 12 hours, I'll say, working on trying to set up one item before. So I know it's not me. I'm not an idiot. I was able to set up everything successfully. I'm 200 miles away, but they're still able to fuck with me. Today, it was just 1:11. Today, I had to log in and out on all my devices of my Apple account because they're saying things, and then my devices stop working and things stop working. And so there are some things I needed to do, like connect my watch to my phone, because I just changed that from the iCloud that they want to gain access to, I think because of a laptop computer that's linked to it. So they are trying to get my cell phone number and my iCloud account, I believe. Those are two of the things. Part of it could be part of stealing my identity, but they've said so many things to me, and the things that I'm putting together more and more. There was a laptop that was taken from me. It was first supposed to be sold to somebody, then he never made any payments on it. My dad had to get that laptop back through a phone call. So I don't know what was discussed on the phone call, but the laptop was returned to me. That laptop eventually made it to my brother's hands. It was a black aluminum body MacBook Pro, one of the original. It's still on the iCloud, my family's iCloud, and it's not titled my brother's laptop, it's titled user's laptop. So I think this may have something to do with that, or the people involved and around it. I don't know. There's so many people I think could be involved. I really don't know who it is. I don't trust anybody. Part of it's paranoia, but then there's these things that happen, like I have 5G. My 5G works at home. The only ones that don't work at home, Wi-Fi. When I connect to my Ethernet, which is also done through a 5G, the connection was 0.29 megabytes per second upload speed. Download speed, 0.29. I'm here on 5G, I get 80 megabytes per second. I called Verizon, right? I talked to Verizon for a while. Like, I don't know what's going on with my account. I called Apple several times. Both of these companies have employees that are actively involved in this. The amount of people involved, I believe it's going through a social media network, broadcasting. And that's just all I'm going to talk about today. I feel a lot better than I did a long time ago because I know exactly who's involved. They're getting more and more desperate. The conversations that I have with them, it's just like they're telling me to move out. So I'm just putting this here because I'm going to put it on the YouTubes later. The more voices I hear is documenting, because I know it's not in my head. I'm not making this shit up. I came 200 miles away. I'm not even thinking about these people. But as my devices start having issues, I start hearing them, and they're talking to me. So they have some kind of cellular connection. They control the internet, like they said, whether it's through my Apple devices. It's a very faint voice that I'm able to hear. I try not to listen, but as I'm able to make out conversation, I replay it, and then I hear things that relate to me, and that could be my mind making shit up. Maybe. but I have reduced my stress. I'm no longer frantic and fucking like batshit crazy, right? These things as they happen, I just don't care about them anymore. Because when I cared about them, that made me look like a fucking psychopath. But the less I care, the more calm I can stay about it, the more desperate they get. And that's what's helping me.